I got a song called Nothing's Free. I want somebody who sip lean a lot to hear that and make the decision to not sip lean, or somebody to hear Let It Breathe who deal with anxiety or deal with paranoia, to hear that and learn how to breathe through their anxiety or their paranoia.
Coming live on your radio. What they want? That real and raw. How they get it? DJ Focus. What we doing? Making music, reaching the corner, and it's all for the kingdom. And we gon' make sure they know it. Ooh, 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 ooh. We gon' take it there. I like red letters over trap beats to fix it in. Ooh, DJ Focus, tell him turn you up. Ooh, DJ Focus, tell him turn you up. Ooh.
Welcome back, DJ Focus, Dice Gamble. You tap back into the Fixx, your source of faith-infused hip-hop, R&B, and poetry. It's time for our spiritual detox, and we got one of the coolest one in our space, man, to be on with us, man. When I tell you, this man, he changed my life. Back in 2017, he put out this project called Polaroid, and after that, man, he just been riding these waves ever since. And he might not even know that, but I used the wave tag because of this man, because of Surfboard P. So I'm telling him that right now. I probably never even told him that as many times I've interviewed him, but the wave is real. He just was making some great music. Shouts out to my brother DJ. Oh my goodness, I forgot my brother's name. DJ DB just was making some good music with him and Jerry Manor and a whole list of other people. Listen, Parris Chariz is joining us today. What's going on, brother?
How you doing, man? Play severe, honor severe. Thank you. It's about time. I'm ready. I finally got something to talk about.
Finally got something to talk about.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You man. Always got something to talk about, man. We follow you on the social media, man. You always very vocal. You ain't never hiding.
No, I don't hide. I just, you know what I'm saying? Try to keep it.
You've been holding out.
No, not even holding out. It's like, I don't got nothing I want to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on new music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, come on. I'm in just a better place in general.
Okay.
Well, come on. Let's talk about this music first. Let's talk about this new music first. Samson is out. And, let's talk about the inspiration behind that and, tell the people what to expect when they hear it if they have not heard it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I just wanted to make I don't know how other people feel, but me personally, I feel like I make very serious, introspective music. So I try to always give myself room to just make something light, fun, but still, you know what I'm saying? I try to tell stories. So I tried to relate the actual biblical story of Samson to my life, which is why I spelled it the way that I spelled it with the P capitalized. And just tried to stay in line with the story of Samson was to, you know what I'm saying? I used to have short hair. Now, you know what I'm saying, with the way that my life is going, I want to grow my hair out. So it was just a sense of, you know what I'm saying, just something that's personalized to me, and I wanted to relate it in a biblical way. You know what I'm saying?
So wait a minute, Dice. I'm coming right to
Go
you
ahead.
guys.
No, you good.
So I want to know who is the. Come on and talk about the. Is there a relationship? Who is the female in this saga?
Like,
listen. That was the downfall of Samson. Come on now. If you want to talk about it, I'm just asking a real question.
Well, it's in the line of my album. Like, it's not. Like when you hear my album, it'll make sense why, you know what I'm saying, it's placed where it's placed compared to how everything is laid out. And when you hear everything else on my album, you'll understand why that was the single. And even my next record that I'm gonna put out, like, hearing everything else, these are the only two. Those literally are the only two songs that feel like that are summer ready. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is very introspective. Everything else is. Because I went through a very traumatizing time in my life last year. So it's like, I still want to give people what they want, but, you know what I'm saying, my album is very personal and introspective. So it's like I did go through something with a particular relationship and situation, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm away from that, out of that, and, you know what I'm saying, it's like, Samson was more redemptive than, you know what I'm saying, the Delilah and the fall of him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's fair. We just talk about relationships all the time on here. So again,
for sure.
We you might say something that, help them out. They might be in a toxic situation right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah. If you are in a toxic situation, get out of it.
Oh,
that's simple.
Run. Hey, run in your spirit, run.
Really,
No,
just get out of it.
Pete, listen, two things, right? So I have 4 sisters that are not married. I just want to throw that out there. And then and they're all younger than me, by the way. And you, like you said, you always come with this introspective view, like this deeper look view.
Yeah.
It's not something a lot of artists do. Like what do you have in you that drives you to do that? Because I'll be real with you, it takes extra effort as a writer, as a MC, as an artist, as a producer to actually think about what you're doing. That's like a purposeful type of thing. Like what is the driver behind that, if you can share?
I mean, I think you said it. Just wanting to be more in purpose. I feel like it's easy for me to just make a song about anything, you know what I'm saying, or say anything that comes to my mind, you know what I'm saying. But I want to have impact. One thing my pastor says, like, man, influence is gonna come. If you're good at something to influence, people are going to be influenced by you. But what you really want is impact. You know what I'm saying? And like, for me, that's what I realized. Like, I want to have impact. So it's like how I impact the people that I want to impact, that I feel like God called me to impact. They not in the church. So it's like I have to find a way to, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to say appease the church, but let the church know that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not running away from the church, but still make the music and do what I'm supposed to do to talk to the people that I'm trying to talk to. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, for me, I go that route because for me, it's never been about making the hottest record. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was gifted at what I do, so sometimes that happens, but that's never been my sole intention.
I see.
Yeah.
Has it ever been a struggle for you, just trying to keep that balance and sometimes probably hearing for some of the critics that may come from the church saying, why do you do your music that way? Has it ever been a challenge for you to continue to stay consistent with doing that without having to,
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like this album that I'm working on, I feel like this is my first time not caring. I feel like as much as I love my old music, you know what I'm saying, I held a certain, like, I don't want to upset these people, or I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And I still did, even, and what I realized, even doing that, I still stepped on people's toes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was trying to be careful and extra intentional, and not that I lost my intentionality, but I was trying to appease people that I ain't gonna never please. So it's like, I feel like this is my first album where it's like, you know what I'm saying, if people hate it and don't think I'm a Christian, that's just how they feel. If people love it and they see what I'm trying to do and listen to what I'm saying, I feel like we can get somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
That's so sad.
So, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell us who's on this album? Are we gonna get any exclusives? Listen, we know you got some features on this joint.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna cap. Not like that. Like I got people that I really rock with on it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Not saying I don't rock with people. Right. But people that I'm kind of locked in with. And I had a lot of people on the album, but it got kind of condensed over time. Just how I go about my creative process. You know what I'm saying? It ended up getting condensed. But I mean, obviously 1K Few was on the album. My record Dirty Floors that I put out in March. So that's on the album. Few was on the album. And then, you know what I'm saying, Aha is on the album. So I'll say that. I'll leave it there.
Okay.
Everybody else is like people who I want to see succeed, or people who I have personal relationships with that I enjoy not only their art, but what they're trying to do outside of music as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but everything else is just me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a very personal album. It's very introspective, I guess is the easiest word to say. Yeah.
You know, I gotta ask you, break down a few of these song meanings. Why I got you, because I get so much flack for playing some of your songs, so I know what you mean. Seriously,
Yeah.
when I DJ Dice, some of the songs I play here, they be like, what does he mean by that? So one that I always got in rotation that just go good with a mix, Smooth Operator. Break
Yeah.
down,
Okay, yeah.
break down the percolator line that you got in there, and the meaning behind that, because that's what I always get questions about.
Nigga,
What?
see, and this is where people get me misconstrued. Like, man, I wasn't always saved. I grew up in Detroit. My mom, you know what I'm saying? I love my mom, you know what I'm saying? But my mom had me when she was young. So I kind of watched my mom grow up in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was this I don't know, it's this old song. It's time for the percolator.
Yeah.
It's time for the percolator. You know what I'm saying? So when I you know what I'm saying? So as a kid, I don't remember that. I just remember that being ingrained in my head, and people, what they call in Detroit, jitting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Footwork dancing. So it's like,
Okay.
when I was writing the song, that's just something I related to. So I was just, and I don't know. I don't know. That's just where the way that I was raised is influenced by music. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't talking about popping pills or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. Like the percolator. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's all good.
No, it is all good because I'm still playing it. So you listen. No worries.
Yeah, no. And I was never going to change it. I was never going to change it.
So far, and I know you haven't released your project yet, but what is your favorite song on this new project?
I got a song called Liberation. Liberation.
Okay.
That's probably my favorite song. It's changed. At first, the intro was my favorite song. When I first started making the album, Dirty Floors was my favorite song. But as I kept going, even the song I got with Aha is so different. Like, because I'm trying to be more of a songwriter as well, not just be tapped into rap in general. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a vocalist, but you know what I'm saying, I know how to use my voice. So it's like just showcasing the songwriting ability, showcasing other aspects of my music that I care about. Yeah, it's probably Liberation. To answer your question, I got a song called Liberation. Is my favorite song.
Okay. That's what's up.
Talk a little bit about working with Aha. We talk about Aha Gazelle on here all the time, and he's another one like you that we feel like don't get his roles. Is not, sometimes he's accepting in this space, sometimes he's not. Just talk about because Aha's a beast. Let's be very clear. I know being in the studio with him, that got to be different. He produce and he rap, he do everything. So just talk about working with Aha and what that means to you.
Man, me and I have been cool for a minute, so it's all like he's very private. I'm private, but I feel like Aha, you know what I'm saying, definitely being a married man, you know what I'm saying, it goes to a different level. It's cool. Like I feel like we respect each other's space, time, and creative outlets. You know what I'm saying? How we get it out. It was very smooth. To be honest, I just sent him the master this morning to make sure that he was locked in with it.
Okay.
So yeah, but it's easy working with it. Him, Few, Aaron Cole, Ty Brazel, like those are my guys. So I stay locked in with them.
Parris, where do you want to see this project go? Like, what do you want to see this thing accomplish?
Man, I wanted to get somebody off lean. To be honest, if I can be honest, I got a song called Nothing's Free. I want somebody who sip lean a lot to hear that and make the decision to not sip lean, or somebody to hear Let It Breathe, who deal with anxiety or deal with paranoia, to hear that and learn how to breathe through their anxiety or their paranoia. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Like I literally want to impact people's lives. And if it takes me across, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Don't get me wrong, like I wanted to change my life financially. I wanted to help me start my family and stuff like that, and help my sisters out and stuff like that, my mom's. But I just want to impact people's lives. Like, I made this specific album to just tell my story, my testimony, to help somebody else, for real. I'm gonna get to the fun stuff later, but you know what I'm saying. From what I've been through over the last 2 years, that's been my focus. That's been my focus.
You know, you sharing a lot, and thanks for allowing for us to come in your world. Have you been, can you talk about your mental well-being? Like, what do you do to keep your mental well-being intact? Are you doing some type of spiritual counseling with your pastor, therapy? Like, is the music your therapy?
Yeah, right now, you know what I'm saying? Right now, the music is my therapy. The creation, the process of it, and just being self-aware, having people around me to correct me. Because, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap, man. Therapy is expensive. It's expensive. You know what I'm saying?
You told the truth.
To be paying $200 a session for you to make me cry every week, like, I ain't got time. So it's like, just being self-aware and, you know what I'm saying, listening to the people around me if I'm doing something wrong, and not being afraid to be wrong. That's kind of where I've been at a lot mentally, and just staying encouraged through, you know what I'm saying?
Love that.
What life throws you, you know what I'm saying? Just staying encouraged through it all. I used to have a hard time staying encouraged, you know what I'm saying? Back when I was creating records like Polaroid, you know what I'm saying? I was making those albums out of insecurity, you know what I'm saying? I was making those albums out of fear, you know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm completely liberated, but I feel like I'm on the path of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Wow. I like the way he said out of fear, because that, listen, between that and In My Weakness, them two of my favorite projects, and I feel like, man, you was in your bag.
Nah, definitely I was. It was something about that pain. It was something about what I was going through. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, I feel like when I listen to this album, I feel the same thing I feel like when I made In My Weakness. So, you know what I'm saying? I hope people feel that same way too.
So since the last time we talked to you, you started your own label. Talk about that, and I know you have a partnership with RMG Amplified. Just talk about you starting your label and what that means to you.
So I can't clear that up. So it's not a label.
Okay.
What we at first it kind of started out in that manner. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, the optics made it feel like that. But honestly, man, it was just a house full of artists that was trying to help each other. And it has more so now grown into like artist development. You know what I'm saying? Like myself, you know what I'm saying, Medicine, who mixes and masters, JV, who does all of the graphic arts and designs, MC, who is a brilliant mind, marketing guy. I mean, not marketing guy, but a brilliant mind in logistics and analytics, you know what I'm saying, how to creatively get something out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just putting that together and just helping other people. Like 2021, we helped Aaron Cole with 2 Up, 2 Down, with his album 2 Up, 2 Down. And me and Aaron Cole work with each other. We've been working with each other since like 2020. So it's like being able to do that for him. It's like we all put our brains together to, you know what I'm saying, for him to try to put his album together. You know what I'm saying? So trying to more steer towards that, because I feel like that's kind of like a lost thing in the music, is the artist development. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Labels more so want you to come already developed, already got hits, already know how to write music. And sometimes people just stumble upon hits type vibe. So it's like, I feel like that's a passion that I feel like God is giving me, is to like try to help elevate other people's ideas type thing.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
No, I really appreciate you sharing your story today. And I think for me, the most important part of it is the transparency part. You know, you are definitely looked at as one of the greats. So it's nice to hear that, you know, it's not a perfect walk. You know, it's like, I'm still doing what I do, but I go through it too.
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough. But it's worth it though. I feel like it's worth it though.
For sure.
Definitely.
So when this project dropping? Yeah, come on, before we get you out of here. When
When's it dropping?
Later this fall, this summer.
Next
where
week.
we at?
Next week.
We up the street. Like it ain't coming. We ain't too far away from it. We up the street. We up the street. Because I'm like that's another thing too. Like I'm about to drop a lot more music. I feel like I don't drop enough music. I feel like I hoard music. Out of insecurity. No, I ain't gonna cap. Just, you know what I'm saying? Not being sure. I won't even say insecurity, just not being sure of myself. But yeah, no. We up the street. I ain't gonna give out the date right here, right now. Okay. I can't. You know
That's cool.
You know
That's all good. That's all good.
But I can tell y'all, I can say the name. I can tell y'all the name. So the name of the album is called it's called Take You to Parris. And not like
vacationing.
Not like vacationing. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like take you inside my world, you know what I'm saying? My mind, my thought process, you know what I'm saying? It's visually, we're going to kind of center it around me trying therapy, things like that. So yeah, like when it comes out, like I like that because people hear Samson now, I don't think they're going to be ready for what I'm going to release. You know what I'm saying? I like the you know what I'm saying, the imbalance for, I feel like it'll lock people in more. You know what I'm saying? Hearing a single like Samson, then hearing my album, I feel like I don't think people are going to be thrown off, but if they are, it's going to be in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't ready for what you were about to present type thing. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to gas it.
Yeah, that's
good. It is very deep. I ain't gonna lie. It's very emotional.
Well, if it's anything like In My Weakness, bro, listen, we ready. Cause I don't think you held back nothing on that one. That thing right there was so solid, boy. You ain't held back nothing.
So a few people that have heard this album, have said like it's the most honest I ever been. It's the most vulnerable I ever been. So,
wow.
That's good. All right, P, we appreciate you coming by, man. Come on and tell the people how to connect with you, follow you on all your social media platforms, and introduce your latest single.
Yeah, man. Go get that Samson right now. Go purchase it. Don't just stream it. Also purchase it on iTunes. Go stream that Dirty Floors featuring 1K Few. Take You to Parris, dropping very soon, the album. Follow me on all socials at Parris Chariz. That's TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Black Planet, MySpace, YouTube. Subscribe.
All right.
Go run it up for me, man. I appreciate y'all for having me. It's always love. It's always been love. So thank y'all.
Absolutely.
For sure, P. Keep it locked. You tune into The Fixx.
And The Fixx is in.